Ooh, hey, that's sharp. That's sharp. Morning, y'all. This little different here, right? Since last time I saw you guys, I left Las Cruces, New Mexico, left I-10 and came down here to, I'm really close to Mexico. In fact, behind me where the sun's at, somewhere over there is Mexico. I'm here on Highway 80. Beautiful little remote drive out here in nature. And I slept right here on BLM land here in New Mexico. It's peaceful, quiet, no cell phone service, no TV stations. Got a couple Mexican radio stations, but it was just really, really peaceful and nice. So if you haven't caught on from the title of this video, I'm heading towards Tombstone, my second favorite destination in the country behind Disney World in Florida is Tombstone, Arizona. And we'll be doing that today. I'm just gonna take a totally different route, come down from the bottom, come up through Apache, Bisbee before getting to Tombstone. So get to see some new stuff today. And anyway, I'll pin the GPS locations of this little spot because it kind of looks like the Arizona desert. A little more vegetation, but yeah, look at this weird cactus. Cacti all over the place. And actually, I believe this is a palm tree. That's not part of a cactus. Yeah, that's actually a palm tree. Weird. Then you got this fuzzy type of cactus on the ground. Yeah. And you see stuff like this and it makes it all that much more real that I'm in a different place than I was recently. So that's cool. So let's get on the road and head towards Bisbee first today. All right, enough with the cowboy hat. I don't know if I'm pulling that off right anyway. Actually, I don't even know why I've kept that for the last 3 years. Just so I can wear it for half a second every time I get to Arizona. I don't know, it takes up a lot of room in the overhead bunk area. Anyway, just rolled through Rodeo, New Mexico, and that apparently was the last city before entering the state of Arizona. It's been a while for me, guys. I'm really happy to be here, because that means I got a lot of friends out here in the desert. The whole point of making this trip was, well, one, to get my tooth fixed, and two, to see a bunch of my old friends for RTR and Quartzsite in Arizona and Southern California and everything. So I think we're going around the mountains because I just drove, like when I left, that was a good 30 miles, 35 miles, and we've avoided all mountains. So I think this little cool loop just kind of swerves me right around them. So that's cool. Made a stop here before Bisbee, and I usually don't stop at the brown signs that say historical markers. I usually don't, because it's usually just text written on a plaque. This one, you can't miss it right off the road here. I'll read this little plaque to you though. Okay, it says, "Near here, Geronimo, the last Apache chieftain and Natchite with their followers, surrendered on September 6, 1886 to General Nelson A. Miles, U.S. Army Lieutenant. Chase B. Gatewood, with Kita and Maritime Apache scouts, risked their lives to enter the camp of the hostiles to present terms of surrender offered to them by General Miles. After 2 days, Gatewood received the consent of Geronimo and Natchite to surrender. The surrender of Geronimo in Skeleton Canyon on that historic day forever ended Indian warfare in the United States." Surrendered to the U.S. taking their land. I don't know. It's hard for me to... I guess it's more of a historic site because it's the end of the warfare between the natives and the U.S. government, but it's not, I don't think it's a very proud moment for the country. I mean, stealing away the natives' land and then making a monument because they surrendered to us. I don't know. Sorry, I can't really get on board with that one. Okay, tired of you killing all our people, raping our land. Just take it. We surrender, take it. Whatever. Geronimo! You know, guys, I just got done driving through Bisbee, Arizona, and I have to say I'm pretty unimpressed. I just expected a lot more Western history. I mean, the city was founded in 1880. I was just hoping for a little more cultural preserved Western heritage or something like Tombstone. And anyway, I'm gonna pop a UE and go look at the one thing I found interesting, and then yeah, we'll see. I don't know why I felt like I was expecting more history, Western preserved stuff, and it isn't that way at all. This is the Shady Del Park here in Bisbee, Arizona. They are all locked up, says private property. You can only enter if you're a registered guest. So, I mean, there's a bunch of Airstreams, and I see an Argosy, and I see a few other vintage trailers in there. Maybe you're the type of person that was thinking, well, let's just rent an RV and test it out, but you still want that hotel feel. Maybe this is a good spot for you, because you get to rent an RV at a park, and yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I was really expecting more out of Bisbee. I've been wanting to come here for years. Although I can't compare it to Tombstone. I mean, that's ridiculous. But anyway, wasn't what I was expecting. Not a very cool touristy spot, but let's get on the road. About 23 miles north is Tombstone, Arizona, and we'll call that home for the night. Mule Pass Tunnel 1958. Yeah! Here we go, ready? One more time for good luck. Jax is like, Dad, you got issues. I know. Hey, so do you. We both got issues. Yeah, that tunnel was more interesting than the entire town of Bisbee, in my opinion. Just saying. And stick around the end of the video, guys, if you're interested in my train horn, a little more details. I'll plug that in at the very end of this video, guys. Been cooped up a while. You want to go outside? You want to go into Tombstone? You've never been to Tombstone. I always go alone. What's going on, Jax? You can go check out Tombstone? It's like, heck yeah, man. I'm exploring. I brought his leash just in case we find a place to park and he wants to walk around. What do you think, dude? We're in Tombstone. There it is. Welcome to Tombstone. Free parking. And by the way, the spot where I'm parking down there, I'm not endorsing it or anything. I have parked there. This is my 4th year in a row. I always get away with one night there. I do the nightlife here at Tombstone, and then I camp there and I'm out in the morning. You might be able to get away with a day there too. Just don't overdo it. I'd say one night. Jax, you're hiding from the horses? Well, why were you hiding from the horses? Huh? It's Kitty.
That's cute.
It works.
You're a really large cat.
He can hear you, you know. Take the boardwalk, Jax. Yep, the old Western boardwalk. What do you think? Pretty cool. Also, you might notice I'll put some cards above the video because I've been here a few other times, filmed a couple other spots like the birdcage and the OK Corral and a few gunfights and stuff. So, hey guys. So I'll put those if you guys want to watch those ones later, but Jax and I are going to roam around since we can. Pets are welcome here in Tombstone. And plus, usually when we're here, it is so bitterly cold. Just got lucky. It's still 65 degrees out here, so. And Jax, what do you think? Well, how come nobody wants to pet me? Because they're terrified of you. You're huge, dude. Jax, I think those are ponies. Mm-hmm. You don't like horses? Apparently Jax don't like horses. Okay. Jax, they won't let you go to the OK Corral. They said pets don't like gunshots, apparently, so you can't go inside there. Sorry.
Oh, what a cutie.
He's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love him.
Yeah,
Poor Jax can only take so much of the attention because it's so loud. I'm going to take him back and then we'll go look at some more. You weren't having much of that, were you? Okay. Well, you can stay here then. I'll see you in a little bit. It's not his fault. He has a tolerance level, and plus the horses spooked him, so that's cool. At least he got to come out and see part of it. I'm going to go dink around for a few hours. Had to shed a layer. It's kind of warm out here. Actually, before I eat, I'm going to go get Jax one more time. We're going to go into this place to get a picture taken. They never had a cat in there before. See, I'll show you what we come up with in the picture later. It's not the food or the beer of Tombstone, it's the feel of Tombstone. So a lot of the same things as Disney. So every year in the summertime, I remember Tombstone, the feel of Tombstone. Yeah. All right, now let's go into Big Kate's Saloon for a cold, refreshing beer. There we go. All right, guys, I just put Jax back in the RV. Let me show you what we did, if I can figure out the glare here. So Corey over there at Old Timey Photos and Waxworks here in Tombstone said this is the first cat they've ever had on set. See Jax right here smiling for the camera. Sorry for the glare there. But yeah, we're sitting at the saloon all decked out. Got this awesome frame. This is a huge frame picture actually, so to decide where we're going to put this in the RV, but I absolutely love it. I think it's so neat. Now it's time for one more 25-ounce beer, maybe some food or something. I can do about one 25-ounce beer per hour here in Tombstone, and unlike everybody else, I don't have to worry about going anywhere. I'm going to be living right here in Tombstone for the night, so be here till it gets dark. Okay, number 2, and food is on the way. Such a neat place. I love it. They also have a live band at 7 p.m. tonight here, so and my food arrived. Bacon, cheese, oh yeah. Okay, that's number 3. Let's go see Jax, take a little break. Wow, everybody leaves when it gets dark. Well, the tourists leave. All the actors and workers around here just go drink. Yeah. But yeah, definitely a different scene once the sun goes down in Tombstone. Does not feel touristy at all. Just feels like any other town. Might go try a different bar later. But I came back to see you. Yeah, oh yeah, you, I missed you. Yeah, you're my guy, man. I came back for you. Want to hang out? Yeah, so, I think he said yeah. Oh, and by the way, here's the magnet I got. Not sure why this is the first time I've purchased a magnet in the 4 times I've been to Tombstone now. 4 times. But yeah, finally have a Tombstone magnet to add to my awesome collection. Oh, not to mention my Tombstone coffee cup. I've had this for like 3 years now. Yep, love it. Well, change of plans. I'm actually going to be done with Tombstone early. I got enough out of it, actually. The 72 ounces of beer are kicking in, and I just want to hang out with Jax for the rest of the night, edit some video, and maybe drink my own Bud Light out of the fridge because it's a little cheaper than Tombstone. Also, this was wedged underneath my tire, a skateboard. It's not broken, it's in fine condition. I don't skateboard, but yeah, I don't know how it ended up under my tire. If I hadn't seen it tonight while walking back to the RV, I would have just drove over it, my front tire, tomorrow morning. But anyway, not sure if anybody is interested in it. I'll just bring it to court site and see if anybody wants it. Here's another shot of the picture. So it's a wood frame with barbed wire and a horseshoe on there. Jax, can you? I know, but your tail. Can it go a different? You're such an attention. Anyway, I love it. Jax did really good posing. Oh, that's a good shot. There's no glare if I go like that. Can you guys see Jax there? He did really good. They got all the costumes there. I just love it. I don't know where I'm going to put it exactly. Maybe, I do have that blank canvas right there where maybe that's where I'll put it. I don't know. That's you. What do you think? Yeah, he said you were the first cat ever. Well, first cat ever times 2. I should also mention the cute couple behind me that was getting their picture taken also asked to use Jax as a prop in their picture. I was like, sure, of course. And he did. He actually did really, really well. So Jax is in somebody else's picture for the company as well. So, but I really appreciate Corey helping out and being willing to let the cat be in the building. That was really cool. I love Tombstone. I love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and leave you with, like I said, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about my train horns setup on the RV. I'll leave you with that. And then tomorrow, hopefully meeting up with Joey. I made some reservations, and then we're heading to Quartzsite together. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Well, and like I said, I thought I would share with you guys a little bit of info on my train horn installation here on the RV. Some of you noticed that sticker right there, hornblasters.com. That's who I ordered my system from. And to be 100% clear, this is not for fun. It's not a gag. It's not some kind of a prank thing. It is absolutely 100% for safety. And there's a reason why every big rig out there, even some of the buses, but every semi-truck, they all get some type of air horn system installed. That's because other passenger vehicles have no disregard for anybody's life when it comes to cutting off big rigs. Checks just jumped out. That was pretty brave there, dude. You guys probably saw that coming. I wasn't even paying attention. Anyway, we need to be heard when there's an imminent danger. And like when you leave that little gap so there's enough room for me to stop. Well, some car pulls in real quick because they can physically fit and then slams on the brakes. You know, they don't even realize kind of what they're doing. So it's a tool for letting people know that there's a risk or there's a danger, or if some semi-truck starts weaving into my lane or something. It's just an extra tool. And so to give you an example of the difference, this is the stock horn. Sounds like a little Toyota Tercel. This is the new horn. And you hear the compressor started up over there. I don't know how to wire it into the horn and all that, so I just added a switch right here. I also have a switch up in the cab area just in case I need to use it while I'm back here in the RV for some reason. Hardwired to the battery on board here. All right, so underneath you can see I've got 4 train horns here. They are all different sizes and different pitches. I've got 2 mounted on this side, 2 on that side, basically aiming front, side. It really doesn't matter where you position these things as I understand it, because it's vibrating off the concrete and everybody is going to hear it no matter where they're at around your RV. Then you guys know I love my Viair compressors. I went with it again, and then there's my 1.5 gallon compressor tank there. So that's how I've got the system installed underneath, really up and out of the way. And again, point out the obvious. There are YouTube channels out there, teenage kids going around in their truck and pranking people all over the place. That's not me, guys. That's not, I promise you, that's not what I had this put in. However, if I pull up next to a friend and we're in a remote place, or I go through a tunnel, I may accidentally flip the switch for fun, you know.